What's going on, guys? It's RenegadeGNinja here, and to start off, I wanted to let you guys know that this is going to be a dryer video. It's a long, not like a video about dryers. I'm talking like not funny, not humorous, not laughing about everything, except for you can laugh at me here when I put C4 on my own head, pretty much, and explode it like a retard. But anyway, this is a video about guns and gun stats and finding the best gun for you and what gun maybe will do best for you. Now, Black Ops 2, Treyarch, all them, they are not new to gun balancing. Yes, I'm not going to say that they fixed all overpowered weapons and nothing's over or underpowered, because that's not true. But, you know, as a rule, the guns are pretty similar, and the thing you need to do is find the gun that works best for you. I personally have found that gun so far. You know, you always change your mind and change things up. But, I wanted to give you guys like an overview of the guns, and I'm going to put stats in there too so you guys can get a feel for it, but stats and overview of guns. So maybe you can say, oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, that's the kind of game that I like to play, and really get suited into like what the kind of style your gaming is. Now, I roll with the PDW-57. It's the gun that I'm using right now, and that gun is kind of like a submachine gun assault rifle hybrid, and I want to talk to you guys about that. Like, that's kind of like my ranking scale here is what kind of guns are just instant kill, rushing, point blank range submachine guns, and what kind of guns are more of like an assault rifle feel to them. Like, you can kind of get a little bit of range to them, shoot a little bit slower, have a little bit bigger of a clip, that kind of stuff. And the PDW is definitely on the way side of like the assault rifle submachine guns, but I'm going to get into that in a minute. If you just saw that sentry gun, that is a great place to put a sentry gun. It's covered on the sides. If you watched, I think it was T. Martin's video, actually. He was talking about where to place sentry guns, and it's kind of covered on the sides, covered on the bottom. Can look over the map. Great choice, great place for a sentry gun. But we're not talking about that. I got off topic. Let's just get right into the submachine gun, guys, okay? The first gun I want to talk about is the MP7, and this is a terrible gun to start with because it is like the jack of all trades. It is right in the middle of all submachine guns. Very, very average. Average reload, average damage, average speed of firing, average clip, average everything. So if you don't know what kind of gun to go with, the MP7 is a good choice to try to get a feel for it and then say, I want a gun that kills a little bit faster, or I want a gun that has a little bit bigger of a clip, or, you know, whatever. So that's the MP7 for you. Give you some stats here. It's got a 40-round mag. It's got 33 damage. Now, of course, the damage drops off at different ranges, but I'm not going to get into that. That's more for Drifter T. Martin people. But, you know, 33 damage, and it shoots at 900 rounds per minute. The reload time is 1.42, and that is just a basic standard reload time for submachine guns. Now, the PDW-57, like I said, this is my favorite submachine gun. It's got a very huge clip, 50 rounds per mag, or whatever. It's huge, and the damage is 35, so it's a little bit more powerful, but it shoots slower. So if you get into a straight one-on-one gunfight with even like the MP7, you're not going to boss on these people because they are shooting a gun that kills faster, like point-blank range. But rolling with that 50-round mag is very, very advantageous if you're flanking spawns. Especially good, equipped with a suppressor. It works incredibly well together. You can flank spawns, take out entire teams before they even know what's going on, and then take them out again if you know what you're doing correctly. You know, you can get one huge kill streak and get a chopper or something just from flanking one spawn with this gun. It's amazing. I love it. But it has a slower fire rate, and then it has the highest range, second only to the MSMC. The MSMC has a slightly farther range. I want to talk about that in a minute, because the MSMC and the PDW-57 are very, very, very similar guns. Very similar. Now, with this PDW-57, you want to tap the trigger at a distance. It makes it so that if you see somebody across the map, like if I was looking at someone across the map here, and watch what I'm going to do. I'll talk about this real quick. See what I do? Okay. I'm going to talk about what I just did. I popped up, I shot the guy a bunch of times, right? He starts shooting at me, so what did I do? I proned, and I let him fire. Because I'm rolling with a clip of 50 bullets. He's probably not, unless he has the same gun. He probably is rolling with a gun that shoots a lot faster or has a lot smaller clip. So I let him shoot his bullets off because I know that he's going to shoot his bullets off and then need to reload. Whereas I don't have to reload. I don't have to because I'm using this gun. So I pop up, I shoot him a couple times, I get his attention, I wound him some, I have him spraying everywhere, I prone, I wait till he's done spraying. As soon as those bullets stop, I pop up and I'm ready waiting on him. That's the advantage to the PDW-57. It's a really good tactic, and what I just did there, I made a mistake. I threw out a sentry gun right before the round ended. Was stupid on my part because now I pretty much wasted a sentry gun like an idiot. So I do not recommend doing that. Definitely don't recommend doing that. But anyway, guys, okay, we got off topic a little bit there. Let's get on to the MSMC. Now, T. Martin says the MSMC is the best submachine gun. Second, or only just barely above the PDW. Now, I like the PDW more. Of course, you know, you can make your choices or whatever, but the PDW, the MSMC is very similar to the PDW, very similar. It has a slightly higher range than the PDW, so it can shoot a little bit farther without losing its damage drop. And it also has a faster reload, a little bit faster, very, 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 very close, and a little bit higher damage than the PDW. But the thing that makes the PDW good for me is it has a much bigger clip. So here's some stats on it. Okay, you got the MSMC. It's got a 30-round mag, 40 damage, 7,200 RPM, and it reloads at 1.72 seconds, right? And so you're talking 1.92 seconds for the PDW as opposed to 1.72 seconds for the MSMC. Very, very close, but the MSMC does take the cake on that one. The same rotations per minute for those two. Now, the damage for the PDW is 35, and the MSMC is 40. MSMC wins there. But here's where the PDW wins it for me. The mag size is 50 compared to 30. It allows me to do those strategies like I just told you guys. It allows me to flank enemies with a suppressor. Really works well for me as far as that goes. So that's kind of why I like the PDW more than the MSMC. You guys can make your own choices, though. Let's go on to the next one, okay? The Scorpion Evo. Now, the Scorpion Evo has a crazy fast firing rate, okay? It shoots at 1,200 rotations per minute. Or, not rotations, that's a car. My bad, guys. Rounds per minute, which is way more than the PDW, which is at 720, or the MP7, which is 900. This gun kills incredibly fast, but it has a small clip, 32 rounds. The damage is 33 like normal, but it drops off, so it has a really short range. So this gun is one of those guns where if you are rushing balls to the wall at enemies, you want everything to be very close quarters. You want to put them down, and you want to run something that's going to allow you to reload fast, or at least extended mags, fast hands, or fast mags, or whatever. You need to be able to reload that gun because you're going to be reloading it all the time. But yes, you can drop people incredibly quick. I do use this gun. I use it when I'm running into laggy matches and I can't win gunfights. I slap this gun on and now all of a sudden I can win gunfights. Yeah, I'm not flanking spawns and going beast mode on people, but at least I can win gunfights, finish up the game, finish up the lobby, get the W, and move on, you know, however you need to do it. But here's some stats for it. 32 bullets in your mag, 33 damage, 1,200 rotations per minute, and a pretty average reload speed of 132. Actually, it's pretty fast, actually, so it does reload fairly quickly. But I don't know, you know, this gun is a must-have with Scavenger. Scavenger is a really good choice for this gun because you go through bullets so fast. But I don't know, guys. That's just how I feel about the Scorpion. And then the Vector K10 is a little bit... The Vector K10 is like a Scorpion MP7 hybrid. The Vector K10 is very similar to the MP7. It has a little bit less range, 4 bullets less in the mag than the MP7, but it has a slightly faster reload. So it's a little bit more faster killing, fast pace, you know, short... you want to have like close quarters combat, a little bit less on the assault rifle side. And then you got the Chicum CQB. Now this is definitely an odd gun, so I kind of am going to leave it out, but it's in a 3-round burst. You're going to have to try it yourself and see how you like it. I'll give you some stats on it here. You know, my cousin loves it. I think it's cool. I have a hard time sometimes with a 3-round burst, but if you do it right, you can just, like, you can rapid fire it off really quickly, or you can 3-round burst it. It's going to be up to you guys. I'll give you some stats here. It's got a 36 bullet mag, 33 damage, and it shoots at 180 rounds per minute with a 1.42 reload time. So pretty basic reload time, very fast RPM, basic damage, a little bit smaller mag, or a basic mag, maybe slightly on the small side. But here you go, guys. That's kind of like an idea of the submachine guns. And last but not least, I wanted to rank them as opposed to what is going to get the job done immediately, really fast, something that's great to use if you have lag, or something that's great to use if you want to win close quarters gunfights immediately, and then ones that are more like assault rifle feels to them, where you can take out people, a bunch of people at the same time, shoot people across the map, but at the same time, you still got that submachine gun feel to it. You still got that submachine gun spray and pray you can do if you need to. But here's the ranking, guys. First, you got on the completely submachine gun side, where you're just spraying and killing instantly, would be the Scorpion Evo. This thing kills so fast. It's very useful to kill incredibly fast, but you have to reload all the time, so you got the Scorpion Evo. Then you got the Vector K10. That's like more towards the assault rifle side. Then you got the MP7. Then I ranked these the MSMC. Then the PDW 57. That to me has like more of an assault rifle hybrid feel. But hopefully this video helped you guys out. I don't know if it did. Let me know in the comments below if it did. Leave a like if it did. And of course, subscribe for more tips and tricks. Thanks, guys. Peace.